So we're going to be talking about Marvel going forward into the latest phase, multiverse phase, and well, it's already in the multiverse phase, but you know what I mean. We're going to be talking about Marvel going forward into the future, predictions, speculations, fan rumors, all that kind of stuff, what we might see, what we might not see. So let's dive into this, guys. So Marvel Multiverse Plans unveiled, MCU rumor roundup featuring updates on Doctor Strange's future and World War Hulk. So today we bring you yet another round of massive Marvel Cinematic Universe rumors. Get ready for the latest scoop on Marvel Studios' multiverse plans, insights into Doctor Strange's future, updates on World War Hulk, and a lot more. So yeah, a lot of people are really confused as to where Marvel is going in the future. We got, Avengers movies coming up. We've got Kang Dynasty and we've got Secret Wars. But most of the Avenger characters are now gone. We've got no more, we've got no Captain America. We've got no Iron Man. We've got no Scarlet Witch. We've got no Black Widow. So it's kind of like, who are the Avengers? Like, who are they going to be going forward? There's no Avengers team at the moment. It just seems like we have random characters kind of all over the place. There's no one character that's the face of the franchise. Like, Tony Stark and, Captain America used to be the face of the franchise. They were the characters that the narrative was built around. Now that they're gone, we're kind of just drifting from one story to the next. It doesn't seem to be an overarching story. And we're kind of just, who are the Avengers? Who are they going to be? It's kind of all up in the air and everyone's a bit confused. So Marvel Studios is hitting the reset button on the multiverse saga, with major adjustments anticipated to be unveiled either at Comic-Con or this summer's D23 event. So with inevitable release date shifts, potential project cancellations and alterations to creative teams on the horizon, fans are bracing for substantial changes. The Cosmic Circus has dropped an extensive spoiler-filled piece on the MCU's trajectory, and we've condensed the juiciest tidbits for your convenience. Expect insights into the broader multiverse strategies, revelations about Doctor Strange's upcoming journey, the emergence of fresh superhero ensembles, and tantalizing hints about the future trajectories of key characters. And for enthusiasts clamoring for World War Hulk adaptation, your patience is about to pay off. Stay tuned as we delve into the latest MCU rumor mill. So yeah, going forward, guys, I do have to say, obviously, these are rumors, speculations. Given what's already happened in the MCU, trying to put our kind of thinking cap on where we think the stories are going to go next, what we expect to see, and how things are going to pan out going forward. None of this is like mega confirmed. It's just speculation. But it's always fun as a fan to speculate on rumors, theories, and what we expect to see going forward. So let's start with this: Marvel's multiverse plans. So Marvel's strategic shift towards street level narratives doesn't mean they've abandoned their grand multiverse plans. So yeah, a couple of months ago, I think it was a couple of months ago, they came out and they said, Marvel's going to start going back to more street level kind of like movies rather than the multiverse. It's going to move more to a grounded approach in its superhero content, but we've still got multiverse with this Kang Dynasty and Avengers Secret Wars coming. So according to reports, Kevin Feige still has his sights set on utilizing Kang and his variants as formidable foes for the Avengers. However, there is a mysterious new antagonist on the horizon, poised to shake up the Kang Dynasty narrative. Could it be the enigmatic Beyonder? Or will the persistent Doctor Doom speculations finally come to fruition? I think Doctor Doom's going to be in there to some degree. Whether he's going to be a small cameo role, there's going to be a reference or Easter egg to him, for a future appearance. We've got Henry Cavill, who's playing a top secret role in the MCU, which would be insane as a casting. Henry Cavill as Doom would be just absolutely fantastic. But yeah, Beyonder or Doctor Doom, or it could be another big bad on the horizon. We'll have to wait and see. And there's always that question of, if they're going to continue to use Kang going forward. Obviously, Jonathan Majors has now been fired by Disney. So who are they going to recast in the role of Kang going forward? Or are they potentially going to get Jonathan Majors back? You just don't know what's going to happen with that yet. So meanwhile, whispers suggest Captain Carter is slated for a return in the upcoming What If Season 3. She's also being positioned as a key player in the impending Avengers Secret Wars storyline. I love Captain Carter. I think she's such an underutilized character. And when she popped up as that cameo in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness on the Illuminati panel, it was so great to see her there. But yeah, I think they really need to utilize her character. I think she's such a really cool character. And I really wish they would do something a bit more with her in live action. As for the highly anticipated Secret Wars, Sources indicate that it will be some time before we witness the arrival of Earth 616 X-Men post-Secret Wars. Patience will indeed be a virtue for fans eagerly awaiting their debut in the MCU. Yeah, I think they're not going to want to, blow the proverbial load on the X-Men. They're going to do what they did at the end of the Marvels film, where they had the Beast character from the X-Men. They're going to sprinkle little references and X-Men sort of cameos here and there. They're not just going to thrust all the X-Men into the MCU, because that would just be kind of blowing your load way too fast. You're going to want to tease people, build up that anticipation, place character references and Easter eggs here and there, and kind of tease the audience rather than just shoving them straight in there. That would be the best way to go about it. So, fresh team-ups. So, the Young Avengers are poised to make their mark in the MCU. God, no. Nobody wants the Young Avengers. They're just like derivative versions of the Avengers that we've already had. Like, it's just a bargain basement, cheap, young teenage version of the Avengers. Nobody cares about it. Nobody wants it. And if they try to bring out a Young Avengers movie, trust me, it's going to bomb. It's not going to do well. With reports suggesting their debut will incorporate a multiverse element, the narrative twist will see the team embarking on a journey to uncover the origins of Miss Marvel's quantum band, a relic believed to have connections to Kang. Excitingly, insiders hint at the impending formal announcement regarding this project, slated for some time this year, potentially during San Diego Comic-Con or D23. Yeah, guys, if you like the Young Avengers, I don't want to, put your excitement down, but I think the larger MCU audience really doesn't care about the Young Avengers. I don't hear any excitement for it. In the circles that I talk to, like my friends and, the viewers who I talk to on this channel, nobody cares about the Young Avengers. Nobody wants it. And, yeah, it'd be interesting to see what happens if they announce a Young Avengers movie, that's for sure. Meanwhile, prospects for the return of the Eternals before Secret Wars appear slim. However, the sequel storyline could seemingly integrate the Marvel Studios' next narrative saga, providing the studio navigates its storytelling strategy with finesse. Apparently, they cancelled the Eternals sequel, though, didn't they? I believe they did cancel that recently, from what I heard. But apparently, Bob Iger wanted to cancel the Eternals sequel, but Kevin Feige wanted it, and there was a bit of an internal struggle, apparently, about making the Eternals sequel. So I'm not sure how that's going to pan out. We'll have to wait and see. In a noteworthy development, discussions are reportedly underway to introduce Captain Britain into the MCU as part of a UK-based team. Rumours abound regarding potential collaborations between MI13 and Agents of Atlas down the line, with Brian Braddock likely to feature prominently in the former. Yeah, like I said, we know that Henry Cavill has signed on to a top secret role within the MCU. There's a lot of theories as to who he could be playing. Obviously, Captain Britain, the guy's British, very much like myself. And one of the characters that everybody is suspecting he's going to be playing is Captain Britain. Obviously, it's right on the nose, him being a British actor, playing Captain Britain, that makes sense. But there's other characters as well, like Doctor Strange and so on, that he could potentially be playing. Or he could be playing a character that we've never even discussed. But it'd be interesting to find out when that casting is announced. So, Doctor Strange, future in the MCU. Doctor Strange, one of my most favourite characters. I love the guy. The guy is so great. In the MCU's latest development, the former Sorcerer Supreme was last seen sporting a third eye on his forehead, embarking on a multiverse journey alongside Clea to confront an incursion. According to fresh rumours, the action of the Strange variants, whose path have been marked by death and chaos, their respective realities, will significantly influence the trajectory of the Earth 616 Doctor Strange. Reports indicate that Doctor Strange will grapple with profound existential questions about the morality of his actions, ultimately reaching the conclusion that stepping back and allowing others to take charge may be the wisest course of action. However, this internal conflict is reportedly setting the stage for Doctor Strange to emerge as a pivotal figure in the multiverse saga. As a hero who comes to terms with his pivotal role, he is expected to rise to the occasion and become one of the most indispensable champions in the battle to save the multiverse. Yeah, but like I say, with the fact that most of our OG Avengers have now gone, Doctor Strange is like one of the only main characters that is left to kind of take the mantle of the Avengers. That there is no Avengers team, and Doctor Strange is kind of like, I mean, who else is? You could have Captain Carter potentially, come in and lead the Avengers, but I mean, who else is on the team? There's hardly anybody left. So you've got the Hulk still around. You've got Thor as well. So Hulk, Thor, Doctor Strange, Captain Carter, potentially Bucky Barnes, maybe. I'm not really sure. we'll have to see how that pans out. But a lot of people are just confused as to who the Avengers are actually going to be. But hopefully they announce it at Comic-Con or at D23. So, World War Hulk. This is a movie that a lot of people have been wanting for a lot of years. But unfortunately, Marvel, they don't have the distribution rights to a Hulk movie. So they can't make a Hulk movie themselves. They can put Hulk in other movies, but they can't make a Hulk solo movie because they don't have the distribution rights. So, well, they can make a Hulk movie, but they won't be able to distribute it. That's what I mean. So, speculation is rife for the next Avengers installment. They may face delays later this summer, fueled by reports hinting at an upcoming storyline that will necessitate the assembly of multiple heroes. So, Marvel Studios' continued interest in World War Hulk project is particularly tantalizing, viewed as a strategic move to integrate numerous street-level heroes into the Avengers roster, priming them for an impending clash with Kang. The prospect of such a development is undeniably thrilling. Furthermore, sources express confidence that a World War Hulk adaptation will indeed grace the big screen, heightening anticipation among fans. While details on a solo Hulk movie remain elusive, the possibility of witnessing the emergence of a Savage Hulk character adds to an extra layer of intrigue. So yeah, like I was saying, I believe that at the moment, Marvel obviously has the rights to make a Hulk movie, but I believe, is it Universal? I can't remember which company has the distribution rights. That means that Marvel can make the movie, but then they won't get to actually distribute the movie once it's made. You know, choose where it goes, what streaming service is on, all this kind of stuff, you know, to do with distribution after the movie is actually made. So that's kind of restricted them from making a movie. That's why there's been no solo Hulk movie, basically, for a very long time. Should these rumors materialize, expectations are high for an official confirmation at either Comic-Con or D23, promising an exciting future for Marvel Cinematic Universe. But other than that, yeah, a World War Hulk movie would go down like a treat. Like I say, fans have been clamoring for a World War Hulk movie for years now. So if they manage to figure out that distribution issue, but yeah, a World War Hulk movie would be absolutely incredible. It's such an emotional storyline, and people would love to see that play out in live action. So let's move on to this. Blade, Captain Marvel, Shang-Chi, and Henry Cavill. So we're wrapping up some of the miscellaneous details, including Blade's title having a double meaning. The movie is currently expected to serve as an origin story for both the title character and the Ebony Blade, with the action playing out over different timelines. So as for Captain Marvel, while another solo movie seems unlikely after the Marvels bombed, yeah, I don't think that's ever going to happen. Carol Danvers is also keen to unearth the secrets of the quantum bands. She's also setting out to find the missing Monica Rambeau, but thanks to incursions, they may find their way back to each other sooner than they think. I think it's going to be, I don't know if we're ever going to see a Marvels movie again, like a Captain Marvel movie or anything to do with the Marvels. They're going to be supporting characters going forward, don't get me wrong. You'll see Captain Marvel pop up in the Avengers movies. You'll see Miss Marvel as well, but I don't think they're ever going to have their own solo project after the massive bomb of the Marvels. And I don't think any fans want to see that either. Plans for Shang-Chi 2 remain unclear, though it was originally going to set the stage for the Avengers Kang Dynasty. The idea was to explore the Ten Rings history and take a deep dive into the rings themselves. That would have been really, really interesting. Shang-Chi is one of the better films that they've put out in recent years, and fans have been kind of scratching their head and wondering, where is Shang-Chi 2? Why have we not got it? Why have we had no announcement? Why is there no movement? Shang-Chi was one of the more popular movies that was made, and it's very curious as to why we haven't heard about a sequel. Oh, and the rumours of Henry Cavill that will play Wolverine variant in Deadpool and Wolverine have some credence to them. He won't, however, be the MCU's new Wolverine. Yeah, I wouldn't expect Henry Cavill to be the new Wolverine. When he's got, like, the costume on and the helmet, like, if he's wearing the actual, Wolverine helmet and the costume, you might not even realise that he is Henry Cavill in the costume. So that's the reason why he could then go on to play a different character as well. Because if you don't know that he's playing Wolverine, then it's okay for him to play two different Marvel characters. But yeah, guys, so that's kind of where we are with the news roundup. There's a lot of different bits of information there. So that's kind of where we are with the future of the MCU. But I think at some point they're going to have to reboot the MCU. Now that all of the major OG Avengers characters are gone, we're kind of being strung along in this MCU universe. It feels like the interest of the audience is kind of dying off slowly. We've got Deadpool 3 coming, which is going to be incredible. But after that, if they can't maintain the excitement of the MCU, I think they're going to have to reboot it at some point. Get another Iron Man, get another Captain America, get another Black Widow. And We'll have to see how it all goes, but a lot of people are confused as to who the Avengers actually are going forward. Nobody seems to know. They're going to have to do an announcement at Comic-Con or D23 and kind of clear up all this confusion. But guys, jump into the comment section. Let me know what you think about this. Are you excited for the future of the MCU? Or are you kind of like a lot of us where you're just like, meh, we'll see how it goes, but I don't really care that much anymore. I appreciate you being here as well. Hit that subscribe button if you do enjoy my content. And as always, guys, I appreciate you taking time out of your day to come and talk movie news with me. It does mean a lot. And I will see you guys in the next one.